Hi guys, it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for stopping by. Today I will be reviewing 3 new fragrances from Fragrance World. 2 of them are brand new releases and one of them I think was released maybe, well, at least in Europe, about 2 months ago. The first one I am going to start with, this one, it is called Irish Coffee and it is from the Fragrance World Coffee collection. This one, Irish Coffee, it sounded so different, you know, like it would be something special. So I picked up this one first. This is what it looks like. The bottles of these fragrances, they are so beautiful. The detailing on here, it is impeccable, and there is some fine detailing on here. It is a very robust, heavy bottle. This would make a perfect gift for anyone. Even if they don't like the juice, the bottle in and of itself would be enough. I don't believe that they are inspired by any other fragrances. A lot of the perfume sites that I did look at, they all say original DNA. As you can see, I have made quite a dent in this one. And I must tell you guys, this was the coffee fragrance that I was looking for. Irish coffee, it is not raw coffee, but you can say it is a perfumed coffee, a coffee fragrance which really resembles, you know, it captures the Irish coffee, which is what they were going for. Irish coffee, it is Irish whiskey, it is hot coffee, it is sugar, and it is topped with cream. And this perfume, it smells like this, but it is not raw food. It is a perfume. This is done so beautifully. I crave this perfume. Ever since I bought this one, it is on the top of my coffee perfume list. I love this in the fall and I am still wearing it. When I spray this and I smell this, I get aromas of rum, coffee, cereal, sweet notes and floral notes. This is so delightful, guys. You have no idea how beautiful this fragrance is, and as it transforms, this cereal note, it makes it creamy. It is a delightful Irish coffee to the tea, but it also smells like perfume because the floral notes in here, they do pick through this cream cereal coffee melange. When it settles, it becomes really cream and you have these slight boozy notes and the coffee really piercing through the cream. Oh my God, this is delightful. I cannot tell you, I cannot explain to you how beautiful this smells. Guys, if I were to tell you there is any one floral note which comes out, it would be this honest. The one note that I can really capture by itself in the dry down, it is patchouli, but it is a very light patchouli aroma. The full note breakdown of Irish coffee, it is pepper and davana in the top. The heart note, it's coffee, it's rum, bran, rose, and lily of the valley, and the base, it's whiskey, patchouli, coffee, and cognac. From me to you, from me to you. This is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I do have Camera Kawa. I do like this perfume. They are not very similar. Maybe when I first just smell, you know, the atomizer of both perfumes, but this is where the similarities end. Camera Kawa, this is more raw coffee and it is sweeter than the Fragrance World Irish Coffee, and Camera Kawa, it does not have this cream accord, it does not have this cereal accord. This is, I would say, not as gourmand as Irish coffee. This one was for me love at first sniff. There are 4 fragrances and there is one just called Kawa, there is Caramel Macchiato, there is Kopi Luwak, and this one Irish coffee. I love this so much. I already have the Caramel Macchiato in my shopping cart. This one, I wanted to pick it up when I picked up Irish coffee, but the Caramel Macchiato, when it came out, this one was always sold out. Also, the longevity is good. It does not project a lot. This is a bit of a dense gourmand fragrance, so I don't think this is the type of fragrance where you would want bismuth sillage. It is not cloying, it is not too sweet. It is the perfect blend. Really, this is what I can say about this perfume. This would make a fabulous present for anyone you know who might be looking for a nice gourmand fragrance, a coffee fragrance, something different than yummy vanilla. The next one on my list, it is a Grande perfume. It is called Velvet Grande. Fragrance World did come out with an entire series of these fragrances. All or most of them are inspired by Sospiro fragrances. I was trying to get some samples, you know, of the original scent to compare to these inspirations by Fragrance World. I have not been successful. I could not find the Sospiro brand being sold in any perfumeries here, and there were 1 or 2 niche websites which had maybe 2 or 3 of these perfumes. I looked in Italy. The brand, it is a little bit strange, but anyway, this one, Velvet Grande, it looked to be promising, so I decided to try this one first. This one, it is inspired by Opera Grande from Sospiro. This is what Velvet Grande looks like. The packaging, it is faux velvet. Guys, right when I saw this, it reminded me of this one from Ziyajov. It is opera. I do love opera very much, but it is a perfume I don't wear a lot because it is so bismuth. It is a fragrance that I enjoy by myself or when I am with other perfume loving friends. But this is a real beast, but it is beautiful. I did notice that the Sospiro packaging, it does mimic to a certain extent Ziyajov. I don't know what's up with that, but this bottle from Velvet Grande, you know, the Fragrance World bottle, it is also quite pretty. The top notes are fruits and Turkish rose. The heart, it's nutmeg, ilang ilang, ambergris and leather. And the base, it is musk, vanilla, Virginian cedar. When I saw this, I jumped on it due to this perfume from Matière Première, Parisian musk, which also had Virginian cedar. This one didn't do it for me, but I loved this note. So I was hoping they did capture it a little bit in this one. That was one of the selling points why I picked up this one first, and also vetiver. Guys, when I sprayed this fragrance, the aura, the grandness of it, it reminded me immediately of opera from Zerjoff. It is not the same fragrance, but it has a certain likeness to opera. The opening, it is a bit more spicy than opera, but if you know opera and what this perfume is like, then it is in the same genre of perfumes. The opening of Velvet Grande, it is a bit fruity, however there is a strong dose of spice. It is a spicy opening, but it is not too much. It's beautiful, it's warm, it's inviting. It is not for everyone. If you are not liking spicy perfumes, then this is probably not for you, but I find it to be beautiful. Right after this spicy opening, the rose note, it is immediately there. The spice, it is a bit more dominant, but when the rose intermingles in this spicy melange, this is so classy, it is sophisticated, it smells very expensive. It is a bit of a tight opening, and as it progresses, it opens a bit more. After this beautiful opening, you know, this progression, then there is ambergris, and then the leather note appears. It is not a very strong animalic leather note. It is there, and it does not bother me, because due to the rose and the ambergris, the leather note, it does not dominate this perfume. This is not a leather perfume. This is more, I would say, of a spicy oriental. And I was able to find the Virginia cedar in this perfume. This starts off spicy, the heart, there is leather, there is ambergris, and when it is approaching the dry down, there is almost like a cool breeze. It just blows through the fragrance and it turns down a bit of this spiciness right when maybe it could have been getting too much. And this is the Virginia cedar. Guys, I am obsessed with this fragrance note, and I will be coming through websites trying to find fragrances with this Virginia cedar note. The first time I believe I was really able to smell this, sense this, it was in Parisian Musk from Matière Première, but unfortunately in the dry down it muffed down to nothing. But in Velvet Grande, this cedar note, it really adds freshness. It just blows through the spicy fragrance, it cools it down a bit, and it is like a bit of a pine forest blowing through. The base of Velvet Grande, it is a bit woody, there are hints of musk, and this spiciness remains. I have never smelled the Sospiro Opera Noir, and it does not look like I will be able to smell it anytime soon, because I have problems finding Sospiro fragrances. But Velvet Grande, guys, it is the same type of scent like Opera Noir, but this one, it is easier to wear. You can say it is a bit of a simpler version, an easier to wear version of Opera. This is one I can wear every day, maybe not to the office, but in the evenings, on the weekends, I will call this my everyday opera. What I cannot believe it is the price point for this perfume. It smells very expensive, very well formulated. It is smooth. And when I got this, what is the batch date? It is September of 2024. When I bought this, it was ready to wear. I did not have to allow this to macerate. It was not where you can say unfinished. And there are a couple more. I think there are like 6 or 7 of these fragrances, but they are only about 29 euros. And I think I will be trying all of them. Well, most of them. Some of them are very masculine and masculine with a leather note. I will not be doing those. But the ones which are unisex and a bit more feminine, I will definitely be trying them out. This one, it has very good longevity. It does have good sillage. And in terms of gender, this is right in the middle. I can see this being sexy as hell on any man, same as opera. The next one that I do have, guys, this one, it is called Nabeez. It is Nabeez, Nabeez, I would think. But this is Nabeez. I saw the composition of this one, the bottle, the pictures. It totally captured my attention. And also this one, it is inspired by Sava. Is it Sava? Yes, from, what is that perfume brand? Geisha. And I was told it is inspired by Angel's Share, but it is different. And so this one, it is an inspiration of an inspiration. So I decided to pick it up. So this is what this looks like. The bottle of, what did I say? How would I say it? Nabeez. It is very pretty, you know. I wouldn't, it is not pretty, it is elegant. Yeah, it does say here, fragrance world. Nabeez or Nabeez, at this point, it has a bit of an alcohol opening, which always goes away. This one was produced, let me see. It does not have the production date on here. This was produced in October of 2024, so it has not macerated. The top notes are bergamot, nutmeg, dates, and apple. And the heart note, it's cinnamon, saffron, dry woods. And the base, it's vanilla, benzoin, tonka bean, and musk. This one, it has an apple pie opening, but a bit more spicy. It is a rich Gourmand fragrance. The opening, it is also sweet, and this is due to the dates. But it is not syrupy sweet. The date note in the opening, it is very fragrant. It is beautiful. And combined with the bergamot, as it settles a bit more, it becomes a bit tart. It is not so sweet. I can describe this as the opening, yeah? It is the aroma of apple pie. When you are baking apple pie and you smell the spiciness, the tartness, right before the apple pie is done, you know, you can smell dessert. It is almost finished, but it is not there yet. It is mouth-watering, really. At this point, I have about 10 inspirations clones of Angel's Share, and I do have a lot of samples of Angel's Share. Sava, it is a twist on Angel's Share, but this is different. The cinnamon note, it is quite pronounced in this one. If you cannot handle cinnamon, you may not like this. The cinnamon note, it does form the middle with this apple pie dessert. I find it to be beautiful. However, I can see people who are not so fond of cinnamon maybe not liking this. It is not very Middle Eastern Oriental. You know, some of the Oriental perfumes can have a very strong cinnamon note, which is normally accompanied by oud. This has no oud. The base, it is musk and vanilla, but more vanilla. I find this to be pretty. It's different. I have not smelled Sava, and I don't think I will be buying this. This brand, Geisha, I do wish they would sell maybe 100 milliliter bottles. There was another perfume that I did want to get. It is the Hudson Valley. It was beautiful. I said, oh my God, this is a nice one. The reviews were correct, but when I went to order it, it was 200 milliliters. So I left it alone. And guys, there's a story behind this one. It was again an omen. But this, it is a beautiful perfume. It is far enough away from Angel Share that it is its own perfume. I do have reviews of 2 more from Fragrance World coming up. I did not put it in this video. It would be way too long. So I have a review of this one, which is called Igua, and I also have Inej. So this will be the video to follow this one. Honestly, I don't know which one I will be posting first, but yeah, they are on my list. Should you have any of those 3 perfumes, please let me know about it and what you think about it. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, show me some love, subscribe, and hope to see you again soon on my channel. Tschüss!